Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite, where every week we post any content, any contemplation about what we're going to be getting from Wizards Unite, any updates. We'll be talking about that throughout the week. I'm expecting a trailer to drop tomorrow. I think it's coming. I feel it's going to be the 13th, so we're like close to Valentine's Day. If it's not the 13th, it'll be the 14th, because the 14th has been the month that, you know, has been in the first trailer was released. The 14th was the date the other one was recorded. We've been waiting 2 months now, so I figured they've just skipped a month and the trailer is coming soon. To make sure to watch out, as soon as that comes out, I will be posting the video on it for sure. And hopefully I'll get early access to it because of my press access to Warner Brother Games. Hopefully. Okay, well, what we're going to get into today is some speculation about one of the other most important areas of the wizarding world. We have creatures. We've discussed that. There's a ton of creatures that they can choose from, and they're going to be in the game probably for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty confirmed now in terms of what we've heard from the reports from different people related to the game. So we're definitely going to be getting that. Magical artifacts are one that we've covered. So we've looked at all the artifacts in the wizarding world and how they potentially could play a part. Next, we are going to be going into potions. Potions are huge in the wizarding world. Snape's class was probably one of the most memorable just because of Snape. The potions played a big part in the story. Harry Potter had to use Polyjuice potion to be able to, impersonate Crabbe and Goyle to find out what Draco was doing. We've got a lot of different potions that do a lot of different things, and I think that could bring something really good to the game Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Now, there's two sides of this. One, I think with all the variety of potions that we've got in the wizarding world, you could make them, they could be applicable to the wizarding world in terms of Wizards Unite and giving you attack buffs. Pepper Up potion might give you a bit more energy. Different potions could do different things. So we're going to be speculating about all the potions and how they might work. But first, let's talk about how you might brew potions and acquire ingredients. So I'm thinking this is a part that they really should take advantage of, in the fact that I think it should work like if you've ever played Oblivion, where you are going around the map and it's an open world, and obviously we live in an open world, but in different locations there are different ingredients scattered around. So if I, scoot over to here, I could get a rose. Go over here, I could get some pelt that has been dropped from a dead fox. You can go around the whole of the world and pick up ingredients, and you can attack, any creatures that provide ingredients. So things like bicorn horn. There's loads of ingredients that you can acquire from other magical creatures. So Puffskein, you can use their fur for something. Penny used it. I can't remember. But there's loads of potions, so we're going to be looking at them and how they could, play a part in the wizarding world. So we can go on to Harry Potter fandom page, and we can see that there are a ton of ingredients that we could see in the wizarding world if they choose to use them. Unicorn blood, that's probably going to be really rare. Dittany, Bezoar, Sulphurous bean, Sapophoros bean, unicorn hair. So acromantula venom, a lot of ingredients that could come from battling creatures. So it may be that, if you don't capture it, you could choose to wrongfully kill a unicorn and take its blood. So you could get them dropped in that way. That way, because we're going to have plenty of ways to acquire a lot of these. A lot of them relate to different creatures. Beetle Eye, Batwing, Bezoar, we've got blood, bones. You'd obviously acquire through beating anything with a skeletal basis. We've got a Clabbit pustule. So we can see some of the different creatures that we've, discussed or faced in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, or you've seen in the Wizarding World. Doxies, obviously, we've all seen Doxy probably. And you can get the venom from that. A Rumpet in Fantastic Beasts. So we've got a lot of things that we could battle against magical creatures, and they could drop ingredients or have a chance to drop ingredients. And I'd like to see a different rarity put towards some of the different ingredients. Ginger's not going to be that hard to come by, But if you're looking for a Graphorn horn, that's going to be a lot harder. So like any of your really kind of rare beasts, like a Griffin will probably be one of a rare beast that you might face. They have a chance at dropping some of these in battling, or if you are able to destroy them, which I don't think I don't think they'll probably add that element. I don't think you want to be killing unicorns. Do you want to slay a dragon? They might do. I think they're probably going to go for the capture train approach. But we can see that if they have a chance to drop, it'd be super exciting to use some of these ingredients to create potions. Now, next comes a very difficult question in terms to answer, is if we do have potions, we do have ingredients that can use to create them potions, will it stay in canon? And I'm a bit on the fence about this. On one side, the benefits of having these create, the potions that are, written in the film, and you can probably acquire some books that tell you all the ingredients that go towards certain potions, especially, in terms of making the Polyjuice potion in Hogwarts Mystery. If you didn't do that, there's a lot of complex ingredients and a process to that. Process becoming an animagus as well, which involves some of those ingredients. So can't remember what it was now, something under your tongue, gillyweed, no, something in your mouth for a whole month, something. So we've got a lot of ingredients that already have ingredients bases that will create a specified potion. That will allow us to create potions in the wizarding world, but it won't potentially give you the freedoms. On the other side of where I'm kind of a bit torn is that if they don't go with canon, you are able to create potions that fit with the game more. So what I'm talking about is if we have stamina, you might create a potion that works for that, but you might not have a potion for some of the other effects within the game, like increased chance of catching things. But I suppose there's probably a luck potion that you can increase. I don't know, but we'll be looking into the potions in a minute. So we'll see if they can cover all bases with following canon. I think it doesn't matter. They don't need to create new ingredients for different potions that we've never seen before, just to kind of work more alongside the game in terms of what you're trying to do and what you want benefits in, like attack, defense, speed, luck, things that you usually see in games. Will it be covered by the potions? So the first thing we can see is that there are a ton of potions, plenty to create, and therefore probably plenty to cover the bases of some helping us towards the certain things we want in the game. So let's look through some of these and see how they would be transferable. An aging potion, depending on the drink amount how they might take, ages the drinker to various ages. I mean, if they're going to be a storyline, that might be useful. You have to be a certain age to be able to do something, so you may be able to use that. Anti-paralysis potion. So if you're going to have magical beasts that can paralyze you or paralyze your other beasts, you're going to be using that towards that. Antidote to common poisons. Again, these are all very transferable. Antidote to uncommon poisons. Antidote to Veritaserum. And so we've got a lot of things under the A category, antidotes, that will definitely help with status effects if they have them. And I imagine in this game they're going to have a better battling system than Pokemon Go, whereas Pokemon Go has obviously weaknesses and strengths. It doesn't have status effects, and that was a big part of the Pokemon Go game. So I think that's one of the things they were missing, and I reckon if they're going to create a good battling system, it should also include status effects. Potions would be a nice way of being able to heal your creatures. So maybe every 5 goes of battle turn taken back and forth, you're able to use a potion, or at certain points you're only able to use certain potions, or maybe you're allowed a limited amount. Babbling beverage, causes uncontrollable speaking of nonsense. Now I don't see that how that could be transferable into the game. And what else have we got? So Baneberry potion, again, poison effects are known, most likely poison. So actually having potions that you can use against your enemies or magical beasts or the people that you're facing would be pretty cool. A beautification potion. Now here's one thing that I would love to see, is that some of these potions will probably help you in battling some of the creatures that you're going to face. So a beautification potion you might use on a red cap because red caps hate anything that's beautiful, and therefore it might be useful in doing that. You might have potions that can, I don't know, suck all the water from the air around you, which would be useful if you are fighting a kappa. Is it a kappa? I think it's a kappa. Is the kappa the horse? Anyway, it's the one with it in the head where, with the ball on the head, where Newt goes and it leaves a trail of him, which we don't really see him do anything other than one of his like parasites goes into the eye of the guy who's done the unbreakable vow. With him, if you take out the water, it weakens his power, so they drain. All their power is gained from how much they have. In theory, what you're meant to do is convince them to accidentally bow, and it tips them out, and then they're fairly easy to deal with. But otherwise, a very powerful enemy, magical beast to take down. Poisons, again, so kind of lots of poisons. Magical substance. A lot of these don't, some of them don't actually have known effects, it looks like. So some of them they could use. Burn, healing paste, thick paste used to heal burns, again, helping that status effect. Calming draft, again, helping with the status effect. Confusing concoctions, so potions that can elicit status effects, inflict status effects on your enemies. We've got a lot of things that cover the base of status effects then. Now, I don't want to just see potions being used in battles. I want to see them being used for more than that, because most of the time, let's face it, the potions that we saw in the Wizarding World were used outside of battling. I don't really think I saw anybody do. Did anybody ever use a potion to battle? Anybody just like get one of these really helpful potions and just chuck them at somebody? We're probably going to see it in Hogwarts Mystery, where we have a gaseous gas. Anyway, we throw that down, and that's going to help us at some point to save us. So I'd like to see some of these potions also being used in your kind of like day-to-day going out, and maybe increased chances of catching creatures, increased chances of finding creatures. So let's go to L and see if there is a luck potion. Love potion. No, we haven't got any. I don't know if we actually do. It'd be interesting. Do we see luck? No, that's not going to search the whole thing, is it? I don't know. Let me know if you've are a potions expert. I know Chris from Wizard Way she's really kind of good on potions, so let me know if there is a luck potion that could potentially inflict that status effect. If not, they can make up potions that won't necessarily break canon, but will just create different potions from different things. Like let's see, is there anything from a crup? Nope. You could take a hair from a crup and use that as a, I don't know, boosts happiness of your creatures, your magical beasts, something like that. Drink of despair, potions making them drowsy. Again, plenty of status effects from these. Fire protection, so actually not just status effect but defensive potions, which would be really good. Forgetfulness potion makes the taker forgetful. No, not going to be that helpful. Grand pepper up potion, most likely a stronger version of pepper up potion. And wide eye potion, maybe your creature has sleep and you can keep them awake. Again, it'll probably just boost like stamina if we have that in the film, in the game. Invisibility potion. Now that could be one that be used really nicely. That's one you could see like certain creatures that may be very, very cautious of somebody trying to catch them or attack them, and therefore you might need to approach by some special means. Maybe an invisibility potion might be, you can only find a certain type of magical beast when you have an invisibility potion in effect. That would be cool. Jawbind potion that induces lockjaw. That'd just be annoying. Lockjaw's horrible. You can't open your jaw. Love potion. Is there going to be romance in this game? I don't think there's going to be that. Laughter inducing. Maybe if you want to cheer up some of the magical beasts you're going up against. So we can see that there are a ton of potions here that we can use to inflict status effects, gain status effects, revive potion, awakens unconscious person, revive life, give HP. We've got things that regrows missing bones potentially from Skelegro. Loads. And I think we got it covered in terms of, I don't think they need to make up potions. I think they could probably follow Canon. It'd be a hell of a lot of work working out all those ingredients, working out the rarity. But, I mean, if they want somebody to do that job, I will gladly do that job. Like, that would be so exciting. I don't think it would take forever to do. It just, you know, you can work out which of the more powerful potions, rank them, and then work out what percentages you want to apply to certain things, certain ingredients, and, you know, where and how you can acquire them. I'd be super excited to see that in the game. And I think if they don't put it in, it's just kind of a missed opportunity. We have potions class within Hogwarts Mystery. You don't really see too much of it in terms of like helping your battling. But it does, you know, it's built within the storyline. We've seen Polyjuice Potion. A lot of other potions that we've learned, we've used. And that's been helpful along our journey. So if they're going to have a storyline, which apparently they're going to have to it, I think potions need to be a big part of it, and they are missing a trick if they don't put potions in this game. One of my favorite things about, you know, Draconius Go, which I've deleted now, is that you could get runes and therefore put them together and once you collected them, you could use spells that give you a buff, and it really gave you an incentive to go out and, you know, go to loads of different stops and have different encounters with chances of dropping them. And it just made for a nice, like, when some of the buffs allowed you to put a Pokestop down, and I'd like to see stuff like that. They're just a temporary one, but where you've got something that balances, you know, going out between coming in. So I like to be able to go out for like 3 hours on a poker hunt and then come back, but there's not very much going on when I'm at home. So you do sort out all your like evolves and stuff, but it'd be nice to have some way of having some gameplay as well, like being able to put a temporary Pokestop down and then apply a lure to it and lure some creatures whilst you're sorting out your stuff at home. It'd be nice to have that. And potions are just going to be that way that will allow us to do a lot of different things in the game which you do not see in Pokemon Go. You know, you got your health and your revive potions, but that's as complex as it gets. Within Harry Potter Wizards Unite, we could see a much more complex potion system that would really make this game stand out, and combined with charms, magical artifacts, fantastic beasts, it will be a more complete, rounded game, which I think a lot of people will want to play and be invested in longer. I certainly will. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on any of the potions that I didn't talk about and what effects they could have. If anybody knows if there's a luck potion, let me know as well. That would be really helpful. But that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to look out for a video tomorrow or Thursday, I'm thinking, where a trailer could come, the third trailer, and maybe we'll get some gameplay in this one. That would be amazing. I don't know, but make sure to hit subscribe to keep up to date with that when that comes. If you like the video, please hit the like button. That always helps out the channel. That's all for this one. See you guys soon.